Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, welcome to the stream. It is Thursday. It is slightly overcast. It's been raining the last couple of days, so it's a great day to be inside in the kitchen. As you can see, we've changed the camera setup a little bit because we're not going to be using the stove today. Right, so we've had a little bit of a request from a couple of viewers. So we are going to delve back into the CWA cookbook. Country Women's Association Country Classics Cookbook. And we are going into show scones. So this is going to be the debate for the day. Do we scone or do we scone? Right, so these are the show scones. In the CWA cookbook, they've got like 4 recipes for scones. I mean, come on, CWA. How you doing, Rach? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. So yes, we're doing the show scones today from the CWA cookbook, and this is from Mrs. Pat Punch, chairman of the show catering committee of the CWA of Victoria. So this is what the chairman of the catering committee makes for the scones in Victoria's Royal Show. On top of that, so dramatic. I know, right? It's just such drama music. Like I'm tired but well. And so we are also going to have a go at the pastry apple roll things. Apple roll pastries. We're going to have a go at that as well. So let's see how we go. Are they lemonade scones? Really? That's a thing? No. These are just regular ones. I've never even heard of lemonade scones. Actually, maybe I have. I think Kiki might have been saying something about lemonade scones. Not sure. It's a thing. Highly recommend. Okay. Yeah, cool. Very, very easy and super fluffy. Honestly, they're great. Well, these appear to be super easy too. I mean, there's self-raising flour, salt, cream, milk, and butter. That's it. And we're going to see how that goes. Yeah, don't know if I'm going to get. Anyway, I bought extra cream because cream, and I bought all the extra jam so we can have all the extra jam. Nom 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 nom. I mean, scones aren't complicated at all, but they can be fussy if you overwork it. Probably. I think I made scones when I was, you know, maybe that old. I hope you have a butter knife to mix it the proper way. Oh God. Okay. Well, it doesn't say that in the instructions. So, but I do have butter knives. I have several. We have several butter knives. So yeah, that's what we're going to be making today. And the sad, sad last little bit of lemon cordial. That's all that's left. So we'll see how we'll go with that. So yeah, they're the 2 recipes we're going to be making today. As you can see, we are on the bench top today. Yes, it is sad. Anyway, I'm literally just popping my head in for a second before I go pick up my niece and nephew. I just wanted to show my support and love, saying hello. Hello. So is it off to breakfast with the niece? Is it off to breakfast with the niece and nephew? Is that what today is for you? Right, so while we're waiting for that, went looking for the ingredients yesterday, and it turns out that one of the flour bag had a hole in it. Oops. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, honestly. It's just Thursday, so it's our day to chill. Come and watch a cooking stream. So there was a hole in the bag. Dear Liza, dear Liza. So I put it through the sieve already, just to see how much, and it turns out I didn't have enough anyway. So, right? There wasn't any grit. There was. It'll be fine. Now it says 8 cups of self-raising flour. So it turns out a kilo of self-raising flour is 7 cups. So I went and got some more flour from the Natural Baking Company self-raising flour. Get rid of that here. Mid-protein, unbleached, all-purpose. Sounded good. Right, they have a vision. Okay, have fun, get messy. I'll be back when I can. No worries, right? Now, I also don't have a scone cutter. Which could be problematic. But we need to put another cup of flour in the bowl. It's all self-raising flour, right? Flour is flour. So that flour's not quite as fine as the last lot. Just going to tap that out. See if unfortunately these days, unlike in the medieval times, there's no scone in it. Alright, so we should probably get some music going. Which one? That one. Alright, so what we're listening to, as usual, is the Twitch safe, royalty free, no copyright music by Carl Casey at White Bat Audio. If you like what you hear, check it. Buzz over to YouTube and check out Carl Casey at White Bat Audio. They've got a whole heap of this sort of music. So today we're doing the cyberpunk. So yeah. Alright, so we are going to turn the music down a little bit. Because I'm trying to be a little quiet today. Trying not to be quite so loud in the kitchen today because the rest of the house is still asleep. Alright, so we need to preheat the oven. Preheating the oven to nearly as far as it will go. Alright, so we add the cream to the sifted flour and salt with enough milk to mix into a soft dough. Roll out and cut into a decent size. Bake for 10 to 15 minutes. That's it. Alright, so we need 500 ml of cream, which is nearly all of this. 750 to 800 ml of milk, which is half of that. So it just says, add the cream and the sifted flour and salt with enough milk to make a soft dough. Just chuck it all in. This, alright, let's make a thing in the middle. Sump, a bowl in the middle. Let's make it one of those. Works for concrete, should work for dough, right? Okay, salt, how much salt are we using? A teaspoon. Just going to sprinkle this all the way around. Making pretty patterns in the flour. Probably can't see that, but it's making pretty patterns in the flour. Alright, cream and milk. Okay, we'll save the rest of that cream. Already getting messy. Good look, I got a tan. Bowl may not be big enough. We'll start with 700 mils of milk. Float. I'm so making a squidgy mess right now. This bowl may not have been big enough. Going with this bowl probably isn't big enough. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. So I've been thinking. I know, it hurt. Need to do some embroidery. So I may set some time aside to do some embroidery on the stream. Just can't stop it sticking to my fingers. Yeah, this bowl is definitely too small. So I'm going to go get a bigger one. This next bowl is the definition of overkill. And I haven't got my tea towel. Told you it was overkill. Alright. We're going to get a lot of scones out of this. So now the recipe says we can put another 150 ml of milk in from what I already have now. So we'll see how this goes as we mix. Because in theory, as we mix this, it will, what's the word I'm looking for? It'll stop sticking to everything. Gooey. How far can I move that? Right, there we go. That's better. Getting used to the new camera angles. What can I say? Sorry, Starly, can't catch it. Playing with dough. I dropped enough stuff on my keyboard last session. Just a bit, oops. Alright, so we seem to have over milked already. Maybe. We'll see. Crash, bang, boom. Gooey. Alright. There we go. Gooey. There are ladies from the Country Women Association going to be watching this going, why? Why? Just why? Do it right. just a sprinkling more of flour, if I can extricate a hand. Flour, bit more flour, bit more milk, bit more flour. Yeah. I should sieve this, but well, my hands are way too freaking dirty. Definitely see that little bit of flour has just given it that little bit more, but I'm gonna need more, I think. But that has made it slightly less sticky. I get in trouble for what I've done to this bag of flour. Oh. There goes the tea towel. Make it a right mess in here. That's starting to feel a bit better. Got the feeling that I probably should have just mixed with one hand. Left the other hand clean for doing other things. But yeah, here we go, living and learning. Alright, that's starting to get better. So that's starting to get to the point where it's not quite sticking as much. Still sticky though. Alright. Watch me overflour this. That's starting to feel like dough. sticky there. Damn it. Thought it was good. Nope. It's getting uber sticky again. Making a mess. Making an absolute mess. I do not want you this sticky. No, maybe the instructions in the CWA cookbook are so short because, you know, they expect the ladies to be able to go down the lodge. See, it's still just too sticky. Alright, maybe it's meant to be this sticky. Nah. I mean, it's getting better. I've probably already put in at least another cup of lumen flour into this. So I don't know what's going on. Don't get extra sticky again. Do good. Shush. Ah. Ball. We've made a ball. I feel like I'm making coal. Now, if I grab this ball in it. Alright. Alright, so it's still a little bit sticky. Just a tiny little bit sticky on the outside. So I reckon we're going to call that good. Going to wash the hands. Clean. Ooh, a mischievous. Can we catch a mischievous? And if we do it that way, we won't. And now we allow it to rest. Beginning to hear some of the dulcet tones of wakefulness in the house. So here's a cup of tea is in order. While we let this rise. Yes, rise. Well, yeah. Rig. Didn't quite get the whole tea towel on the hot bit. Slightly problematic, that. I've made a mess of that dough. Baking tray. Woot woot. Okay. As a cream of the same, mix and make soft dough. Roll out and cut into a decent size. Do I have a rolling pin? That's just weird. Nothing like a cup of tea when you wake. So we're going to make one of those. You are getting sleepy. You will hit the follow button. I had a teaspoon. Don't know where it went. That's okay. I'll be doing the dishes anyway. So now, grab a bit of flour and flour the bench. This is a trick I picked up somewhere along the way. Give your rolling pin a nice light coating of flour as well, and that will help the dough not to stick to it. Now, the recipe doesn't say how thick to roll this out to, so I have no clue how thick we should start these. So maybe these are going to end up being a bit thin. We'll see though. Need more room. So yes, I freely admit these may end up being very thin scones. It's about a centimetre. I reckon that's about a centimetre thick. We'll see if that works. I will. Right, so I don't have a scone cutter. Oops. So I'm thinking about a half a cup should be about the right size for a scone. It's going to be a big scone. Stop sticking to me. Not meant to be that sticky. Good size scone, right? We'll soon find out. Seems to be a bit thicker in the middle, so just gonna give that another extra bit of roll in the middle. And then we're cutting again. Oh, something just exploded. Oh, we had a little blowout there. Right, so cup measure may not be the best scone mixer. Scone cutter. but we're getting some scones. So, finish off this cup of tea, take a short break. Found the other teaspoon, it was in the sink. So we're finishing that off. We're going to take a short break, play a couple of ads, feel free to ignore them, and I'll be back. Cooking stream. And make more scones. Don't know why it does that. That. Go over there. Wow. That just totally blew it out. Alright, that's better. So if I leave a small exit hole for the air, nope. The drag on that one may have been the problem. Getting some funny shapes now. Oop. Nope. Sticky. I may have left it there too long. This says bake 10 for 15 to only says to bake for 10 to 15 minutes. So we may get 2 batches out of this. Considering how fast I'm getting that tray full. I'm going to have a lot of different sized scones out of this one. one more spoon. Then we chuck that in the oven for 10 minutes. And we see what comes out the other end. Not so hot anymore. So there we go. 15 scones. Bye. And I don't have a timer. Alright, let's go over here. A timer. Cancel. Let's set that for 10 minutes. There we go. We've got a timer running. Right. So, this means we're going to need some cream. Now, some people like the dollopy cream, you know, where you just pour the cream on and it's all creamy. So not me. I like thick, 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 thick cream. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take some more cream that we had earlier, and we're going to hit it with the egg beaters. Thicken it right up. Does theoretical work. So I put the beater on top of the cream bottle, and I'm waiting for that to go horribly, horribly wrong. making funny noises. It's definitely getting thicker. Ooh. Let's see. So you can see that's gone nice and thick. Apron Boy Attack! How you doing, Rose? Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. I'm licking the bowl. I'm getting cream in my beard. Now just wipe it all out of my beard. Lick it! Right, how's our timer going? Oh, look at that, it's up there, 2:44. Scones are rising nicely. Yeah, we missed you on Saturday, Rose. Well, it's sad that you weren't there. Apron Boy was there and on stream and messing about with us. Still a bit thick. Oh, sorry, you missed Apron Boy. But he wants to do another smelt. We're getting a couple of new pieces of equipment, and then he wants to do another smelt. So it should not be too long before he's back on. Oh, what? You didn't get the alert or what, Rose? Because I've heard people are having trouble getting alerts. So I've got nearly a whole nother batch ready to go. This time message me before you start the smelt stream. Okay. Just for you, Rose. apron boy. And I like this random Google timer. Oh, you look about done. No. Whoa. Scones. All right, hot out of the oven scones. Here we go. Gonna go with some Beerenberg, Beerenberg Australian raspberry jam, and the cream we just made. Wahaha. Oh, piping hot. Piping hot scone. Hang on. Jam first. Jam and cream or cream and jam? I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to do it on this bit. I'm going to do jam. And then cream. That is so hot I can barely hold it. Jam, cream, scone. Okay. Piping hot. I'm loving the consistency of this. It's got that, it's the way I like my Anzac biscuits. It's got the crunch on the outside, but it's also got the, oh that's cream, cream in the bit. It's got the crunch on the outside, but it's also got the nice soft texture inside. Stream where you sit around watching me eat. Hi Lily, how you doing? Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. Just regular flavour. These are the show scones from the Country Women's Association Cookbook by Mrs. Pat Punch, Chairman of the Show Catering Committee for the CWA Victoria. This is her recipe for it. So, now, we have hot scones. I need just a minute. Start them off with 3, I think. So I'm going to go deliver these for breakfast. Here's a breakfast. We have this is the first cooking stream I've watched you do. Ah, see, there you go. We've got the Beerenberg Australian raspberry jam. We have strawberry jam in there as well. Same mob. And we have taken some cream and we have beaten it stiff. And that's how we roll. So I'm going to take another short break. I'm going to go deliver breakfast because this is breakfast for the house. And then I shall return and we shall do another batch, finish off the dough we've got, put another batch in, and then we're going to move on and we're going to attempt to make some apple pastry rolls. Yes, butter works. Butter definitely works. So I'll be back in a moment. Feel free to ignore the ads. I'm just doing that so that people don't get pre-rolls. It's 11:18 a.m. here. So it's brunch. It's brunch. So I'll be back. And we're back. Just in time. So now we've made those. We're going to make a couple more. You can fit 15 on a tray. So what have I got? I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Two more. Two more we can fit on this tray. And then we can start making the apple stuff. So what I'm just going to do is these are all the little offcuts that we had. So I'm just going to quickly mash this back together. Quickly reflour the roller. Generally I do jam then cream on top of my scones. I know some people that do cream then jam. That, I mean, each their own. We don't scone shame around here. I also need someone to put them. So rolling, rolling, rolling. So yeah, Rose, the shenanigans from Saturday. Well, honestly, there wasn't a lot of shenanigans, to be perfectly honest. We did the smelt. We were somewhat successful. We learned a lot. We got a couple of things wrong. But that's not a massive, it's learning curve. So, you know, probably because you didn't ensue the chaos. Yes. Yes, we needed more Rose chaos. That is exactly what it was. Just loading up the tray again. So it looks like one more. And that'll be that batch. So we can throw that back in the oven. Set that timer going again. And we're off. See how many more scones we get out of the mixture that we've got for a third batch. This is making a fair amount of scones. Oops. Off. I think it might go better if I had a proper cutter. But I don't. Ah, just pulled that apart. Ensure the chaos. That one came out a bit of an odd shape. It's okay, we won't tell anyone. Am I doing, no. No. Halloween is not my thing. Let's just go with that. You're gonna have so much scone to eat then? Yes. It's a good thing I have friends that like coming around and eating food. Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. Because bready snacks generally don't last long in this house. I love Halloween, it gives me an excuse to be an extreme nerd. Okay, Rose, you know I love you, but when do you need an excuse to be an extreme nerd? Yeah, uh-oh, we're getting to the sticky bit. I don't know why it's being so sticky. Just here, all of a sudden. But it is. Let's just use up some of that excess flour around on the bench. You know what? Let's do it. And a ginormo. It's gonna still be dough in the middle by the time we're finished. All right, let's make this one a different shape. Let's make this a log scone. Or a scone log. All right. There we go. A rectangular scone. So there we go. We got what? 15, 30, 40 scones out of that. I reckon not too bad. Alright, cleaning off the tabletop. And now we take the flour off. Probably should have thought of this. Oh well. See, I can cheat. I'll put a little marks. You can probably just see them just on the edges there. I'll put little marks at the range of the camera. So as long as I clean inside the range of the camera, everyone thinks I'm working on a clean bench fry. I meant to the point I go to school in a tweed suit jacket, brown pants, red bow tie and a fez. Oh! See, I gotta ask, Rose, you know, did you, I thought that's what you'd go to school to in anyway, but which I totally haven't done many times, right? Or I wear it the day before if Halloween was on a weekend. See, there you go. Now, it appears we made the tea wrong. So we're going to make it again. Mainly went wearing flannels. I need tea bags. It doesn't have a handle. Make him spin. Right, now we let that steep for a little bit. Ooh. Scones the next and nearly ready. Or Doctor Who t-shirts. Nice. Now, somewhere in this cacophony of a drawer, I have an apple core. This is what we need for the next recipe. So we need 800 grams of apples, or athletic wear because of show choir. Show choir? Okay, what's a show choir? Can't really have too many apples, can you? Alright. Okay. think I missed a step. Oh, that alarm's about to go off. There it is. Let's have a look. I'm going to leave that batch in for a little longer. I could do with a little more browning on top. So while we do that, whoops, do the wrong button. Hopefully this isn't bottoming out my internet, bottoming out my stream. Go away, advertisements. Okay. Well, I didn't miss anything on the instructions, so I cringed today because I found some old video recordings on YouTube of the show choir dance choreo. Show choir is a choir that competes singing and dancing. I see you. I see you. Oops. I missed. Missed again. Oh, come on, Shakes. Stop it. I'm just dropping these cores everywhere. These bloody shakes, I tell you. Not fun. Stuck. No, we're not doing that. Got it. Nearly took my hand off doing it, but got it. Okay. Should probably get rid of my keyboard again at this point. Stop that. may have missed. Alright. Why does the chaos always ensue when you're around? Because it's your natural state of being, is bringer of chaos. That's what I'm going with. Oh shit. Gotta put the mix. Yeah, they got a little over brown, but oh well. Hot. Okay, I'll let them cool because they are burning my pores right now. Boiling water, fine. $220 scones, not so much. Right, so I'm going to let that cool. I'm going to, I'll be back you. No ads this time, just I'll be back. Ta-da! And we're back and we're peeling apples. I don't know what the compulsion is to try and get one big string of apple when you're peeling apples. Oh, there's a chunker. Right, so we're going to have to do something about this apple because I miss. There we go. That'll be fine. Chop the apple up. Into nice gooey squares. Because it's satisfying. It probably really is that simple, Rose. There's likely not going to be enough apple. Not enough bowl. Aww. Yeah, that bowl is definitely not going to be big enough. Got that tiny but. So how you been, Rose? What have you been up to? What have you been doing? Probably could have halved this recipe. Yeah. Not much, sitting around the house, kind of depressed. Oh no. Why? Are you okay? Don't know why I did that then. It's going to make this more difficult to peel. I'm watching a new spin-off show and rewatching the original show and working on a journal sometimes. Okay. I never could get the hang of journals. The journal I'm working on isn't a normal journal, it's for a cosplay. Okay. How does a cosplay journal work? I may have missed that one as well. But I'm meant to be doing the rest of these scones. Ah. My scones are falling off the pile. Alright. I'm recreating the journal from the show so I don't have to come up with them on my own. Okay, now, Philistine, I know, but I'm not familiar with the show, so how does that work? Because you open the journal to a page and you get a cosmic saying, or how does that work? Supernatural. I'm making a journal on how to hunt monsters. Each page is about a different supernatural creature. Yeah. Okay. Well, so that works then, because that means that you've got the actual journal from Supernatural while you do it. So that makes sense. I have one of those scones with butter. I have some butter. This one's a bit doughy. Which would suggest to me that I probably should have kneaded the dough more. Get it a bit more consistent. Hey Blith, how you doing? Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. We are eating scones because we've already made them. We're eating scones and going to attempt to make an apple pastry roll. So we're not working on the stove today, so we're experimenting with the chopping camera for when I get a new chopping camera so that we can have chopping and stove cams. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Have all the action.
Group hug. Ooh.
How you doing, Kiki? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Oh, you're leaving, Rose. Boo. Gotta head out, have a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning. Fair. Sleep is good. Thank you for joining us, Rose. It was great to see you again. Happy days. Uh-oh. Kiki's had a great day. Why have you had a great day? It's really nice that you're having a great day. So enlighten us, Kiki. Why has it been a great day for you? That pile's getting piled. I made CWA scones. That's what I've made so far today. I didn't set timer. Rose, and I need to be rested for this one. It's a consult appointment to see if I'm a candidate for a surgery that could change my life. Ah, yes. Be well rested for that one. Be well rested, Rose, and I wish you luck. You too, Rose. Have a great sleep, and I wish you luck in your appointment. Yes, finally scones, Kiki. Whoop, there's little Lisa coming to say hi. Alright, so we got a ton of apples. So now I need to clean this up. And my I don't know if you heard that, but that was Isa. Mom, Mama, Mama, how you doing? Mom. She wants me to feed her biscuits. That's what that cries about. But no bickies for you. Right. So we do 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and that's it. Just mix in 2 tablespoons of brown sugar with that. That's yeah. They're coming along nicely. I'm gonna need a bowl. So I've cleaned up the too small bowl from the scones. Yeah, you heard Miss Isa. Yeah, she's a little crybaby. Aren't you, little miss? Hey? You're a little crybaby. No, too busy cleaning. Don't care. Don't care what Daddy's up to. Right, so 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. I don't know how this is going to work. Oh, here we go. 1, well, half. 1. Do some mixing. Okay, so I've got maybe 1/4 of a teaspoon of sugar on my hands now. So I'm going to put another 2, and I'm going to put a bit, for the bit that I've got all over my hands. Ah, there you are. Isa has deliberately positioned herself with her back to me, but her ears are twisted backwards so that she can listen to everything I'm doing. Again, this bowl may have been slightly small. I seem to be doing that today. Getting the bowl that's a little bit too small. Alright. Now I have even more sugar on my hands. Oh well. Had Mae West cuddled up to me last night. It was so cute. Aww. No. Right, so I may have to start putting some of this stuff away so that I've actually got room to lay out the next bits. And put the CWA cookbook away because we are done with CWA recipes. So yes, thank you to Mrs. Pat Punch, the chairman of the show catering committee of the CWA of Victoria, because it was her recipe out of the Country Women's Association Country Classics cookbook that we used to make the scones today. I think that's adequate representation. Now the reason I'm cleaning up a bit is because we need to pull out 3 sheets of puff pastry for the next step. Oh, they're looking good. I'm going to give the bench another wipe down. Before we start, may have let the pastry overthaw, so we're just using the Pampers puff pastry. It's butter puff pastry. Now, theoretically, there are 3 sheets in here, which is what we need for the recipe. May have let this thaw a bit far. Starting to stick to itself. But we'll see. That's one good thing about these plastic backings. They'll let you just do that. Alright. So now knife. Sassy little kitty turned ears out. And she's given up now. Akira was super stirrer last night, kept talking to May, wanting a toy. You gotta share, right? You share? Right, so now I need an egg. And my hair tie just let go. So, hold that thought, because I don't want food full of hair. And I now have one, and I have a spare. Hey John, how you doing? Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. Tuda? G'day. I'm not sure how that is pronounced or what that is meant to say, but welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. Egg wash is what I was doing before my hair tie broke. I love having all my things at my disposal. And there we have our egg wash. Just adds glue, basically. That's all it does. Not that one, that one's too small. Use the Rainbow Siege 6 chopping board. Why not? Cut about in half. But that is very sticky. Probably should have left this in the freezer longer, but oh well. We will learn one of these days. Thank you, Giant. That is very nice of you. So now we are going to put some of this filling onto the pastry. Don't know. May have gone a bit overboard on those first two. We'll see. And underboard on that middle one. we've somehow got to get all of this in here. So I may not have chopped these fine enough. We'll see. Okay, so here's the question. Do I take these off and chop them down a bit finer, or do I just run with it? That's the question. We're not going to use the 6 board for that. We need a big one. Alright, so let's do it for one. Take one off. Get the big guns out. It's like young'un, bigg'un. Right, we'll put that back on the pastry and see how that looks. Don't know that it looks much different, to be honest. Sorry, 1AFK read a news article relating to ophthalmology, and a doc was sitting next to me. Hiding from the doc, eh? Whoops. Ow. Fudge. Right. Hot. Okay. Alright. So we're going to need this baking tray again. But those scones are way too hot. Stuff. I know. Giant Tupperware containers are no longer in there. Where have my giant Tupperware containers gone? Anyway, we'll let that cool while we deal with this. Now, in theory, roll this up. I don't think that's going to fit. I think we've got way too much apple in there. So let's try skimming it down a bit. Bloody shakes. bit more out. So I've never done these before, so I'm just trying to figure it out. Alright, that's looking better. Come on. Okay, so definitely left them out of the freezer too long. I've made a right mess of this. Yay! Kiki caught it! Kiki caught a Pokemon. All right. What to do? What to do? What to do? All right, so this is going to be a problem. So what I'm going to have to do, I think, is grab these back. See, this is why cleaning everything is a good idea. All these off. Put those couple of sheets back in the freezer for a couple of minutes. See if I can't firm them up a bit. Live and learn, right? Oh yeah, definitely messed this one up. Let's see if we can just get that to stick shut. Uh-oh. Alright, so we acknowledge that one's going to be freaking horrible. so in the meantime, I'm going to chop these up a bit finer. Add a little more sugar. So as usual when I'm cooking, we're going to have to get to that point of making notes on the recipe. This one was a weird recipe because it called for sultanas and all sorts of weird stuff. So I've taken it back, right back to the bare bones. Because I really don't want to put dead blowflies in my food. And hopefully by the time I've done this, the pastry will have solidified up a bit. Just heard the tick over of the oven, which means it's reduced heat enough that we can put these things in there. How long are we cooking them for? Ooh, 25 to 30 minutes. Alright. Get to eat more scones in that time, I think. Supposedly you drive people wild by looking them in the eye while you're chopping. That said, might be a little more impressive if my fingers were in imminent danger, but yeah. Because doing it this way, they're really not. Get back on. I have a feeling that we're going to have leftovers. I mean, I did get a little bit too much apple to begin with, but yeah. Spongui. I need the spongui. Do some more wiping down. We run out of music. No. Oh, it appears we haven't. About 2/3 of the way through, which is all right. Okay. That looks freaking horrible. Alright. So, this has definitely firmed up a bit. So. No, too much. Too full. Oh. No. Okay. I'm making a meal out of this. Good God. again. Mo! What is up? What? What? No? Okay. That's daddy feed me. Because I'm starvation and death. Okay. Holy crap. Meow. I know, right, Bliss? The cat view of humans, equal part cruel and capricious god of kibble and pets, and big dumb hairless kitten that can't take care of itself. Yeah, pretty much, Bliss. Pretty much. Alright. Let's get some filling into this. We'll try again. Might be a bit tight for the last two, but here we go. Feed me! 20 minutes later, you obviously can't hunt for yourself. I have a catnip mouse to tide you over. Ah. Right. What? Mate, keep crying at me, but you don't want me to pick you up and put you on stream. You know, don't want to be famous. Just want to. They just you blub 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 blub. You just want people to listen to you, don't you? Hey? last one. It looks like we've got an absolute ton of apple left over. Oops. Tragedy, the gods have forsaken us. We pray for a miracle, right? Meow. Right. Absolutely, Blith. So, I've also noticed recently, Blith, that you don't have your entrance music. So, you may not have been aware, but as a subscriber, you get to, well, as a subscriber of VIP, you being a subscriber, you get to choose 15 seconds of entry music. And how that works is basically you jump on Discord or you can PM me here and you choose a 15-second piece of music, bit of a movie, whatever you would like, remembering that it's PG-13. And I throw that through the filter to see if there's any copyright violations on it. And if there's not, every time you first say something in chat, each stream, you get your entrance music. So if you would like entrance music, let me know. Sweet! Alright. So we can see they got better as we went along. This being the start end, this being the finish end. So now we throw them in there. And we let them run for around 25 minutes. So we will reset for 25 minutes. And there we go. And now we wait. For Isa. What? What, little ragamuffin? Come here, ragamuffin. Come on, no, come say hello to the stream. Say hello. This is the ragamuffin that is dying in death. Gonna go give her some bickies. She gets little fishies. Little fishies. Entry music would be pretty easy and royalty-free use. The first 8 bars of Lunatic by Mew, about 10 seconds long. Okay. Lunatic by Moo. MYUU. Okay. Alright. Let's have a quick listen, shall we? This may blow up my stream. Let's have a quick listen. Is it going to throw ads at me? It's going to throw ads at me. Stupid ads. What is it with there's just ads everywhere now. I don't know what's going on. It's getting ridiculous. All right. Skip. Sound. Play. Nice. No money, only buy. Oh, so is that the music you were thinking of, Blith? I should start the other one back up. Yep, that's the one. Okay, cool. I will see what I can do. Because yeah, there's a couple of early in the piece ones that couple of people have got that are copyright they're copyright protected thingy. So you every time I put it up onto YouTube, I have to cut that 15 seconds of sound. So now I've learned things, and I tend to what's the word I'm looking for? I check first too, and it's like, okay, this is the music you want, sure. Throw it into YouTube, nothing happens. All right, cool, you can have that. If YouTube goes new, then no. Which was weird, because at one point in one of the smelts, Apron Boy was doing it, just playing on his musical instrument that I'll think of in a minute. Just doing an old shanty, ancient shanty, and I threw the smelt up on YouTube just so it was up there for people to look at. Didn't really edit it that much, and and yeah, the and the shanty, the song that he was shanty singing along with and all that, just it came up as copyrighted on YouTube. So yeah, don't know what's going on with that. Bench is sticky. I don't like having a sticky bench. Alright, Isa has finally been fed, and now she's nowhere to be found. She may have gone for a nap. Or she may have gone hunting mises, who knows? Don't know why I just bought the sponge back. That can go over there. Now we do have a fair bit of left over there, but if this goes okay, I've got some more pastry in the freezer, and we can adjust the recipe. Now we get to start tidying up. Cat is sated, all is right with the world for an hour. Right? The cats here are so hard done by because like they see the bottom of their bowl all the time. They can pretty much always see the bottom of their bowl, and not the regular cat way, not the regular sort of, oh look, I've eaten this one biscuit, there's 100 biscuits left but I can see the bottom. I mean, their bowl is blank. There is no food. It is the entire bottom of the bowl. We are such bad humans. How are we going? 18 minutes in. Okay. That first one looks horrible. All right, so we've done some we've done a mild botch job here. Look, I made the nice pretty bag, horribly covered in horribleness. I don't know if I'm going to be able to salvage this. I figure if I twist the cardboard up enough, it might all just pop off. Yeah, see, some of it's still got a bit of moisture in it. So it's not coming off easy. That's feline apocalypse territory. I know, right? It is definitely feline apocalypse territory. I almost said the wrong thing there. Alright, so it looks like there may be hope for salvaging the mess that I made of this bag. I'm making more of a mess on my counter again, but you know. Oh no, no Bliss, no. It's apocalypse meow. So note to self, next time have a separate bowl of flour so that floury shenanigans do not get eaten up by the flour bag. Alright, well, that's actually nearly salvaged, so that's nice. So I've got scones everywhere. We've got the apple pastry rolls in the oven. We have pretty much, theoretically, we have 15 minutes left before they're ready. We'll see. Right, so that means time for a scone and a cup of coffee. Time to put the kettle on. 15 bit of kettle shenanigans in the kitchen today, but that's all right. Coffee, teaspoons, any spoons. Do we have the spoons? Yes, we have the spoons. Of course we have the spoons. All that flour I got all over my belly. That's gonna need a wash now. Only just put it on. Put it on like 2 3/4 hours ago, and it's already dirty. Coffee. Coffee. I say, dear, shall we have some coffee with our scones? Now be careful, I don't like coffee in my sugar, right? In my sugar pot, I like sugar. First comes the coffee and scones, then comes tea and strumpets. Tea and strumpets, you say? Very well. Tea and strumpets. Ladies are running. Alright, can we skip the coffee and go straight to strumpets? Don't have enough milk. Something is awry. That's why. Because it was laying down in the fridge, on the shelf, not in the door. Bing, bing. Right. The knife just fell through that. I'm taking that as a win. Just combine all the courses at once. Tea, coffee, strumpets, and scones. I can live with this concept. I had another knife. I'm just going to use another one because I do all the dishes anyway. Alright, the jam and cream is actually upstairs at the moment. I'm just going to have another butter scone as we sit here and chat away about whatever there is about the life, universe, and everything. I've got to say, I'm really happy with these scones. They're look, I haven't had a good scone in far too long. It's like that, isn't it? It's just the right. We've got just the right ratio of crunch to goo. So again, this was one of the later batch ones, and this one isn't doughy at all. Whereas the second one we had, that was a little doughy. So I'm really thinking that says I need to do, I haven't buttered the other part yet. That really says to me that we needed to knead the dough more. Yeah, neither had I, Blitz. I had not had a good crumpet in some time. The crumpets, for as simple as they are, crumpets can be a teeny bit finicky, I find. You know, little too not quite long enough in the oven, a little too long in the oven. Change them. However, I am told reliably there are lemonade scones, which okay, I'm going to have to try. Yes, Blith, absolutely. At least I didn't have a moment of, I haven't had a good scone in years. Oh, still haven't. Right. Alright, so let's while we've got a moment, let's see what the CWA has to say. Anything about lemonade scones. Shortbread, nope, show scones. Okay, so it appears that scones are in other parts and not next to each other. So, let's go find out. Let's have a look. P, QR, sausages, scones, basic scone, cream scone, Scottish oatmeal drop scone. Okay. So a basic scone dough is on $2.89. Let's see what that says. It's $2.89. $2.89. Basic scone dough. It's just CWA Victoria, and 3 cups of self-raising flour, 1 pinch of salt, half a cup of cream, 1.5 cups of milk. So basically the show scones, which is what we just made. Okay, so what's next? Cream scones on page 345. Oops, there it was. Okay, cream scones. 4 cups self-raising flour, pinch of salt, teaspoon of baking powder. Okay. 300 mils of cream and 300 mils of cold water instead of milk. So that's okay. And the Scottish oatmeal drop scones that kind of look like pancakes in the picture. 1 cup of self-raising flour, baking powder, salt, rolled oats, brown sugar, margarine, treacle, an egg, milk, and butter. Okay. So no lemonade scones in the CWA cookbook. Well, okay, I should be clear, in that CWA cookbook, because that's the one from all over the place. If you are interested in those sort of cookbooks, each state does its own one. That's a combination of all of them. That's why I got that one. Right. Okay. Looks like there may have been some saving grace in there. What's up, Isa? Oh, Mom. It's just dough. You don't like dough. Isa has to sniff everything. Doesn't matter. You know, oh, that thing. I've sniffed it 2,986 times. Nope. Need another one. Oh, no, now I get to turn my nose up at it. Yeah. No. Cats, I tell you. Oh, there's Ziggy. Hey, Zig. Ziggy has come wandering in to get cleaned. So Ziggy comes in and just headbutts Issa in the chest, and Issa starts cleaning. It's hilarious. All right. Well, a couple of them have expanded into each other. So, yeah, all right. That's okay. We can get around that. And now they're running around like idiots, having a little kitten attack. You've gotta love a kitten attack. Right, so I was a little concerned. I've got to admit, I was a little concerned about these going into the oven. They look better now than they even the really crappy ones that I made are looking better in the oven than they did going in. So that's a good thing. We're going with that's a good thing. But I'm a little excited. They are looking quite good, but we're still gonna wait another minute and 20 or so before it's okay, and we can do it, and we can pull it out and have a look. And yes, we will see. Ow, ow, ow. Damn. I don't know what I just did then, but my wrist didn't like it. Obviously a lack of strumpets. White man dancing. Look out. It's a happening. See, I was thinking about putting a bit more sugar in. But as I keep nibbling at this at these wood boogie, take it no, we're not doing that bit. Hang on. Dance of 9 tea towels. I just offended a lot of people. Do the dance of 9 tea towels. Right, so we have the 70s plastic ware. Ready to receive the appleness. Oh, wait, the timer. The timer is going off, I think. It is. That could have been a problem. Right, I don't dance. It ends up being the dance of the 7 fails. I used to be able to dance. My knees, hips, back don't bend as much as they used to. So occasionally it ends up it's just white man dancing. Do the shopping trolley. Do the sprinkler. Do the picking things off the shelf. I can't see them now. So there we go. Now, we're gonna have a first go at the crappy one so it gets eaten and no one sees it. Well, it's solid. So you can see that's not going anywhere, which I'm happy with. So we have, ow, 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 burnt my paw. That's really hot. I'll avoid the canes as it is. I got to that point, Blith. It has been, shit, probably 11 years, 10, 11 years of rehab to get back to where I am now. Ah! Right, that one broke. Alright. So the outside one was fine. These inside ones are still a bit gooey. So, what we're going to do is put these ones back in for another 5 minutes. And hopefully get them to harden up. Spread them out. But yeah, it's been a journey to get back to you, I'll tell you. Alright, so I'm going to let that cool. I'm going to go deliver this, and in just a couple of minutes, I'll be back. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. How you doing? What have you been up to? We have been cooking. Okay, Kath, nope. The exclamation point. Right, so we have made today CWA scones. Scones. We made a huge amount of scones. We've also made the apple pastry rolls, which I still have in the oven. The other couple, because they needed a little bit of extra time. This is the crappy one at the start. So. Not bad for a first attempt. I've been good. How are you? I'm well, thank you. I've oddly been having trouble getting enough sleep, but other than that, I've been quite good. Drugger we both caught it Blith, nice. For a fishing trip, okay. Is this a thing that you do for you, or is this you just hanging out with people, or? And where are you going? What sort of fish are you catching? You know, going deep sea marlin, 12 hours in the fighting chair. Or just, hanging out on the end of the pond. That is still freaking lava in the inside of that. Lava, I tell you. We're going fishing for white sturgeon, okay? A fish I'm not familiar with, on the Fraser River. Ah, river fishing. Cool. So how do you, I'm assuming you eat white sturgeon, because there are some fish here that you catch that you just can't eat because they're crap. But with a good group of friends, well, excellent. Google Fraser River sturgeon. All right, let's do that. Fraser River sturgeon. Oh, the Fraser River white sturgeon is North America's largest freshwater game fish. White sturgeon are among the largest and longest lived of the many species of freshwater fish in North America, sometimes attaining weights of up to 1,000 pounds. Okay, right. So 12 hours in the fighting chair. Fraser River is home to the healthiest population of these magnificent fish in the world. Nice, nice. Okay, let's see if we can. I'm not going to be able to. Holy crom! Look at the bloody things. They're huge. Now, I'm going to assume that there's going to be a size limit. So if you catch one that's like 4 inches long, that you've got to throw it back. They are large. Oh, you can't eat them? Why fish for them then? Look at the pics, they're huge. Yeah, they are, they're huge. We can't eat them, why catch them? I mean, we catch, there are fish here that are an introduced pest species. So they taste like crap when you try and eat them, but you catch them. Because the more of them you catch, the less there are in the system. So, there's no size limit on them. There's no bag limit on them. There's nothing. It's just like, you catch these fish, just get them out of our river, sort of thing. But other than that, man, those things are huge. Oh no, lag, stupid lag. We have fish here that are introduced pest species that we catch, but you can't eat them. because they're crap. But we catch them anyway because they're a non-native pest species. Whereas if I'm going fishing for a fish that I can't eat, I kind of, outside of, farming for pest species, I don't see the point, to be honest. Yeah, they do look like dinosaurs. Absolutely. Yeah. Can you eat? I mean, cooking a Fraser River sturgeon. Let's see. Let's try Fraser River sturgeon recipe. Okay. There's a sturgeon recipe. Using a heavy bottomed pan, sear one side of the sturgeon in a little vegetable oil over a medium heat. Flip and add a tablespoon of butter and place in an oven for 8 minutes or until just undercooked. Let it rest for 10 minutes before slice and serve. So that's a general sturgeon. I don't know if that counts for a Fraser River sturgeon though. Whoa. It just seems to be sturgeon. Don't know. So maybe you could. Maybe you could cook it. Maybe you can't. I don't know. I don't think you could find a pot big enough for an adult sturgeon. Well, no, but you carve it up into steaks. Like freeze a whole heap of steaks and then cook up a few and go from there maybe. Try a white sturgeon recipe if it's even legal. Well, yeah, there just seems to be sturgeon. It doesn't really, like I looked up Fraser River sturgeon recipes, and it seems that it's just sturgeon. They don't. It appears, as best as I can tell, that sturgeon is sturgeon is sturgeon. So I don't know. Considering I didn't even know that was a fish until 15 minutes ago. Ow! Did I just? Yep, I just broke another hair tie. So I've broken 2 hair ties this stream. That is why you usually see me wearing the headpiece. What would you do with that much fish though? Freeze it, eat it later. Because last time I went, we caught 6. The babies are like 4 inches long. Almost all sturgeon are the same. Oh, there you go. Catch 1, slice it all up into steaks. And there you go. So you take them out. Obviously, you get them out of the water. Do you get the hook out and try again, like throw them back in, or is that? They're big for freshwater. They're just gigantic. Yeah, we release. Okay. Huh. Catch and release plan. Yeah, there are some people that are anti that as well, but yeah. As in, it's illegal to fish for them, or it's illegal to not release them, to like take them home and eat them. There's a Fraser River Sturgeon Conservation Group. but still very cool. Yeah. Keep the other fish though. Excellent. Keep the other fish. Eat it. Ow. For the most part, with certain exceptions, I believe that if I'm going to kill an animal, I should be eating at least some of it. They have guides for them. Yeah, right. Okay, cool. And I assume, you know, places like breeding, spawning grounds and stuff like that would be off limits to fisher people. To fishers. Oh, shit. This is why I set timers. But we got away with it. Look at that. We definitely got away with that. I reckon another 4 minutes. I would not have been happy. All right. So those were the last 4 that we did. Ta-da. And they look much better than the first 2. So yeah, I'm happy with that. That is not bad for a first go. I think what I might do is when I put the egg wash on, might add in also that putting the egg wash on, might do a sprinkle of sugar on over the egg wash as well, just give it that nice little crunchy sugar on top. Follow it, they 99% of the time are able to swim away just fine because they're so big and the hook doesn't bother them. Yeah, nice. Noms. Noms. Yeah, for such a simple recipe, for these, they are very tasty. I think that slightly, the middle ground, that slightly finer cut going in was good. Made it a bit easier to roll them up. Measuring how much actual apple that I cut up, might have been wise because the recipe called for 800 grams of apples, and I think I had 11, nearly 1200 grams of apples all told, and it looks like that I've got about the 400 left over. So, oops, I'm stuffed. I'm not going to need dinner. I've been stuffing myself with scones and desserts and Alright. I really am quite full. But I just keep eating for the taste. So obviously they're okay. So we'll see if we can catch that guy. Alright. Well, there we go. Looks like that is pretty much a stream. We've been sitting around chatting, we've been cooking, we've been doing all the things. I need to get a seat. We've been busting hair ties. So bugger knows where my hair tie is. Well, the busted one. It's down there somewhere. So, what have we got? What have we got coming up? Hey, I caught Butterfree. Yay! What have we got coming up? We have, tomorrow is Freaky Friday. We'll be continuing with Mortuary Assistant as we try and get, I think we've got 3 of the 5 endings for that, and we need another 2. On Monday, we will not be streaming on the Monday anymore. We will be doing Warframe Wednesday now instead of Warframe Monday, because I have an opportunity to get back in the blacksmith shop and do some more learning in the shop, and the only time I can do that is Monday nights. So I've changed the Monday stream to a Wednesday stream. It will still be in the evening, 7 o'clock in the evening on Wednesday. If you want to know when that is, scroll down, have a look in the schedule. I haven't changed it yet, but I will. I'll change that this afternoon. And something dark side. And that will then be the schedule. We'll be doing Chillax Tuesdays, Warframe Wednesday, Cooking Thursday, and Freaky Fridays. We've got a couple of bits of new equipment on their way for smelting with. We're so close to getting a puck, but we're getting a couple of new bits of equipment. As soon as we've got them, I'm going to have a look at my calendar, have a look at Kit's calendar as well, aka Apron Boy, and we are going to see if we can, what's the word for it? We're going to see just how soon we can put on another smelt, because we are just so close, and we so need, both of us so want to get this right, and we're missing the mark by just that tiny bit. But it's getting, like, first one we missed, second one we missed, third one we missed. We just need to close that gap. So that will be upcoming in the near future. Hopefully not more than a couple of weeks away. But as soon as we know, I'll let everyone know. I'm not going away for November anymore. There was council planning approvals went a little haywire. For the people we're going to build the house for. So that is now going to be in February, which is going to be interesting because I'm running 2 SCA events in February. So, holy crap. That is going to make life fun. So we'll be doing that. What else have we got? I think that's everything that's coming up. So we will, yeah. That's everything we got coming up. That's everything that's going to be in the future. The future. And yeah, so that I think we can call a stream. So follower, hope you have a great time on your fishing trip. If you're in the Discord, take pics of the sturgeons you catch. Take a pic or 2, throw it in Discord. That'd be awesome to see those gigantic fish. So if you get a couple, take a photo. For everyone else, thank you for joining in. Thank you for coming along, having a chat, all of that, watching along. If you're not already following, feel free, go down, hit the follow. Follows are free. And it just means you'll get all the alerts, hopefully, of when I start streaming. Alerts have been weird lately. I don't know what's going on with the alerts, but I still, follows are free. If you're watching on YouTube, scroll down, have a look in the description. You will find a link to the channel and you can come and see what we're doing at any given time. No worries, Blith. Thank you for joining us. I will get to work, give me a little bit of time, but I will get to work on getting your entry music going, and we'll see how we go with that. If it passes the YouTube test. We'll call it the YouTube test. If it passes the YouTube test, we'll have it on hopefully by Tuesday for you. Probably won't be by tomorrow because I've got a lot going on between now and then. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you for hanging out. And so I'm going to call that a day. So, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, that was the stream. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being in chat. Thanks for watching. You are all awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I will catch you next time. Bye. Game over. Don't forget to check the description for any links I may have left there. If you like the video, please press like or subscribe to my channel. Next video in the series is up here. Until then, stay safe, have fun.